for 1 year. After high school, Skylar will attend Manchester University to pursue pharmacy. Skylar Riker. Our next senior is Ava Schlemmer. Ava is the daughter of Eric and Melissa Schlemmer. She plays the clarinet and pep band. Ava's been in pep band for 4 years, concert band for 4 years, marching band for 4 years, winter percussion for 4 years, and jazz band for 1 year. After high school, she plans to attend Purdue University to study pharmaceutical sciences. Her favorite memory from pep band is playing her favorite song and clap. Ava Schlemmer. Our next senior is Lucille Thompson. Lucille is the daughter of Jenny and Jason Thompson. She plays the tenor saxophone in pep band. Lucille's been in pep band for 4 years, concert band for 4 years, marching band for 5 years, winter guard for 4 years, jazz band for 3 years, show choir for 2 years, show choir band for 2 years, Riley Dance Marathon for 3 years, student council for 3 years, and National Honor Society for 2 years. After high school, she plans on attending Purdue Fort Wayne to study biology, followed by optometry school. Her favorite memory of pep band is going to Taco Bell after games with her friends. Lucille Thompson. Our next senior is Grant Tudor. Grant is the son of Adam and Dawn Tudor. He plays the trumpet in pep band. Grant has been in pep band for 2 years, concert band for 4 years, marching band for 4 years, jazz band for 1 year, show choir for 3 years, theater for 4 years, student council for 1 year, yearbook for 1 year, Riley Dance Marathon for 2 years, National Honor Society for 1 year, show choir band for 3 years, and the Fort Wayne Philharmonic Youth Orchestra for 5 years. After high school, he plans on attending Olivet Nazarene University to study music production and musical theater. His favorite memory from pep band is performing The Rhythm Is Gonna Get You with his section members Reese and Brock. Grant Tudor. Our last senior tonight is Ryan Warner. Ryan is the son of Mike and Deb Warner. He plays the trombone and tuba in pep band. Ryan has been in pep band for 4 years, concert band for 4 years, marching band for 4 years, winter percussion for 4 years, and jazz band for 3 years. After high school, he plans on attending Purdue Fort Wayne to study music performance. His favorite memory of pep band is going to stay with the girls' team for 3 years straight. Senior Ryan Warner. Seniors, on behalf of Norwell Athletics and Norwell High School, thank you for your addition to the history and environment that is the Castle of Norwell High School. We wish you the very best in your future endeavors as you continue to take Norwell Nation to the places you find your feet. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the pep band seniors, the class of 2026. And for the safety of our students, Norwell Community Schools is proud to have a 100% tobacco-free school policy. All fans
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's EDGE training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
From the castle at Norwell High School, we welcome you to Ossian, Indiana for this midweek matchup in the final week of the regular season in boys basketball in the state of Indiana. The Carroll Chargers make the short trek to Ossian to take on Norwell, both teams with 12 wins so far this season. SummitCitySports.com, live at IHSAATV.org, as well as on YouTube. I'm Jaron Matheny. Happy you're with us on this Tuesday evening for boys basketball. The SAC taking on the Northeast State Conference as we are in the final week of the regular season before sectional play begins starting next Tuesday. The Carroll Chargers 12-9 overall, 6-2 in the SAC, coming off a huge victory over their rival 48-46 at Homestead on Friday night. Brody Fisher with 13 points and 7 rebounds to pace the Chargers, who get that 6th conference win of the year. They'll have a chance to go 7-2 in the SAC on Friday night when they face Lures at home in the final conference game of the year in the Summit Athletic Conference. Southside is your SAC champion. They finish 7-2 in the conference standings, and although Carroll can still reach that 7-2 mark, Southside with wins over Snyder and Carroll this season, they win the tiebreaker in what could potentially be a 3-way tie at the top of the table. Sectional 5 at Northrop this year for the Carroll boys basketball team. Friday and Saturday sectional only. Carroll will face Snyder, who is 16-7 in the first game on Friday night at 6 p.m. And then it'll be Northside against Northrop in the second game at 7:30 with a championship game at 7 p.m. on Saturday night. Not this week, but next week when the sectional begins. For Norwell, they come in following a 54-44 loss at home against Jay County. They'll be at Homestead on Friday night to round out the regular season and then head into sectional play next Tuesday. They'll play the opening game of the Belmont sectional. Norwell taking on Heritage, who will be coming in at or right around 14-8 on the season. Then at 7:30, Mississinewa takes on the heavy favorite in the sectional, New Haven. Friday, the winner of the Norwell Heritage game will play Marion. The winner of that second game between Mississinewa and New Haven gets the host in Belmont. Northeast 8 has come to a close this season. New Haven, your outright champs in the Northeast 8 Conference. Norwell finishing the conference season at 4-3 and spoiling Huntington North's chances to win a conference title this season. Other games going on our Summit City Sports YouTube channel tonight. We've got Belmont at Bishop Dwenger, Garrett at Northside, and Leo at Blackhawk Christian. Thursday night, more high school hoops. Blackhawk Christian at Northrop, as well as New Haven at Southside. And then Friday, just 2 games for you. Jay County at Belmont and Wawasee at East Noble. And then we'll begin our sectional coverage next Tuesday. We'll have sectional coverage from Northrop, Huntington North in 4A, DeKalb and Belmont in 3A, as well as Bluffton in 2A. We're going to be all over the place for sectional basketball beginning next Tuesday. Should be a fun one between Norwell and Carroll. The Chargers trying to get to win number 13, as is Norwell. These two teams playing a really close game last season, and both of them want to play slower basketball. So we're looking at a game that should be in the 40s here tonight as opposed to up in the 60s or 70s like you see in some other places. This is going to be a much slower paced basketball game looking at the two coaches in this one. Before we get ready for the national anthem, I want to remind you that the Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You could enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. And Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. And don't forget, at Autumn Weather Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit autumnweathercontracting.com. As we get ready for the national anthem, we'll step aside, take a 90-second break, and then we'll come back and meet the starters here at the Castle. Carroll, Norwell, coming up next. SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
I'm Brian Avery, Director of Champions Together for the Indiana High School Athletic. I'm Brian Avery, Director of Champions Together for the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Champions Together is a program that partners the IHSAA and Special Olympics Indiana. It is designed to provide opportunities for students with and without intellectual disabilities to participate together on fields of play and in other activities throughout the year. Unified sports, an important part of Champions Together, allows students who might not otherwise have the opportunity a chance to represent their school in interscholastic sport and compete for an IHSAA state championship. Unified sports currently exist in roughly 1/3 of IHSAA member schools, and that number is growing. For over 10 years, Champions Together and Unified Sports have helped promote relationships between students with and without intellectual disabilities, increase graduation rates and school attendance, and improve the culture within our schools. To learn more about what is happening in the inclusion revolution, visit ihsaa.com.
We welcome you back to the Castle here in Ossian, Indiana. Let's meet your starters and turn it over to the public address announcer. Here's the starters for Carroll.
And card of 5'10" senior, number 12, Cole Lindbergh. And card, a 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Carter Middleton. And forward, a 6'3" senior, number 25, Val Kefro. And forward, a 6'6" senior, number 51, Brody Fisher. The Chargers are coached by Chris Benedict in his second season as head coach and 34th overall. He's assisted by Adam Gray, Alex Turnbull, and Brandon Evans. And now, here's the starting lineup for your Norwell Knights. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 4, Cooper Budd. At forward, a 6'1" junior, number 14, Drew Jolly. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Josh McBride. At guard, a 6' junior, number 24, Nick McBride. And at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 30, Noah Comer. Tonight's our coach by Mr. Mike McBride in his 10th season and 22nd overall. He's assisted by Jacob Collins, Dylan Miller and Mike Miller.
Two fantastic coaches in this one. Chris Benedict in his 34th year as a head coach, 484 wins, his second season with the Chargers at Carroll. Michael McBride, his 22nd season overall. He's going for win number 275 tonight. He's in his 10th season with Norwell. Fisher and Comer are on the N at center court. And here we go from the Castle. SAC against the Northeast 8. Brody Fisher wins the opening tip for Carroll. Kieferl ends up grabbing it, and we're underway. Jack Van Order, Cole Lambert, Carter Middleton, Dom Kieferl, and Brody Fisher, the starting five for the Chargers. Josh and Nick McBride get the start for Norwell as this three doesn't go. And down on the baseline, Josh McBride with it. Drew Jolly, Noah Comer, Cooper Bunn also in the starting lineup for the Norwell Knights. Jerry Matheny, glad to be with you on the call. Matt Jackson is running our camera tonight. Appreciate you being along with us for the final game at home this season for Norwell as McBride is in tight, and there is Josh McBride dropping it in the bucket for two. Norwell on the board first at home. Again, in a perfect world for these two coaches as Middleton is up close and lays it in for two. Rather, that was Lambert with the bucket. Well, both these coaches would prefer to see a game that's maybe in the 40s, low 40s, at the most low 50s. That's when these two teams are playing their best basketball. Really efficient on the offensive side as this one drops through for Cooper Bunn. And both teams looking good on offense to begin things here tonight. Of course, Homestead and Carroll squaring off on Friday. Chargers getting a huge win over their rival as this is out of bounds, last touched by Carroll and belongs to Norwell. Carroll winning their sectional championship last season despite finishing below 500 on the year. And then fell in the regional to the Spartans at Logansport last season. Those two sides, if they both make it through, will not face off in regional this year. The winner of that Northrop sectional gets the winner of the Noblesville sectional, which includes number 1 Fishers. McBride off the mark. We're 2 minutes off the clock in the first quarter as Jack Van Order, the leading scorer on this Carroll roster, gives up to Middleton. It's Van Order and Fisher who get it done offensively. Fisher 12.3 points per game, Van Order 12.1. So both of them really leading at the top of that points category as Van Order's on the attack. Missed it, but there's Fisher to clean it up right on cue. As the ball finds Brody Fisher. 13 points in that win over Homestead last Friday. Nick McBride knocks down the three.
McBride for three.
So the triple good from McBride. Both Josh and Nick on the scoreboard. 5:10 first quarter. Kieferl sends it into the right corner. This three off the iron and out. That's Jolly down there for the defensive rebound as Josh McBride sends it back out to Jolly. Loose ball picked up by Lambert. He's all alone up ahead. Can't chase him down, and Lambert lays it through. Lambert with 4 early points. Bunn rolls it to Jolly. Heavy traffic. Bunn got left alone from 3, but he's too strong on the shot. Van Order out. The pole doesn't count for Middleton as he looked to knock one down from distance and put Carroll back in front. Nick McBride directing the offense. Good work from Lambert, got around the screen. Jumper for Comer, well short. And controlled by Lambert, who's got 4 of the 6 points for Carroll early on. Dom Kieferl, the hero on Friday night, got his shot altered on the way to the bucket here. Midway through the first quarter. Josh McBride looking for three. Off the iron and out, no good. And now slow things down just a touch. And both these teams, both these coaches want to be very selective offensively. Reminds me of Craig Teagle, who's now at Bluffton. That same sort of mindset where we don't need to run up and down the floor. Indiana doesn't have a shot clock, so let's take advantage. Let's make sure that we use each possession to its fullest, and bare minimum, we'll run a minute off the clock if we have to. We'll run 90 seconds off the clock if we have to, as Fisher makes the first free throw. I'm not sure either of these coaches will go quite as slow as Coach Teagle did when I was at Huntington North, and then what he still does at Bluffton, and certainly what he was known for at Jay County. But again, a game in the mid-40s doesn't necessarily favor anyone tonight because both these teams can play that style of basketball. Lincoln Powell, Monzer Omar both in the game for Carroll. This is Omar back to Powell. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. We're all even here in Ossian. Cade Thornton out there for the first time for Norwell, as well as Jack Richardson. Nick McBride weaving through traffic. Tried to go to the corner, and Powell got a hand up in the air, deflected it out of play. 2:48 first quarter, and we're even at 7. Josh McBride out up high. Powell nearly swiped it away. Good defense from Carroll, and Powell eventually comes up with the steal. Omar took a tumble coming down the floor. Worked around the arc left. Fisher trying to post up on the inside. Double team help comes. Omar cuts into the paint. Patient, but got his shot blocked. Coming up on the 2-minute mark in this first quarter. Still even at 7. Bunn, McBride. This is Josh McBride for 3. And Fisher, the biggest body in there, climbing the ladder for the rebound. Low-scoring affair early at the Castle. Coach Benedict and Coach McBride, what else do you expect? Lambert moved it into the corner for Van Order. Fisher back to Van Order. Scoreless so far is Jack Van Order. He'll attack right lane, line kick out to Powell. Now Fisher. He's a decent three-point shooter, and he puts this one through to put Carroll back in front. Fisher good from 3. He's got 6 points now for Carroll. Him and Lambert have combined for all 10. Deflected pass, Van Order gets it, and then McBride going to pick up a personal. This is on Nick McBride, his first. So we go back on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Lincoln Powell with the assist on this Brody Fisher 3. Inside the final minute of the first quarter, and we've got a moving screen underneath against Carroll. This is on Carter Middleton, his first. And the first team foul of the quarter. It's been a clean quarter in terms of the defense on both sides. Few whistles in this one. Should have got a chance to talk to our officials before this game. Got to catch up with Joe a little bit. This is a really good crew we got on hand tonight here in Norwell. Josh McBride with Omar on him. Another takeaway for this Carroll defense. Omar spins it out to Powell. Chargers want the final shot of the first quarter. 15 seconds to play in the first. Down to 10. Van Order with 7. Now 4, Van Order driving in, spins it back. Fisher at the horn is good. Brody Fisher with 8 points in the first quarter. And the Carroll Chargers lead Norwell here at the Castle in Ossian, 12-7 after 1. SummitCitySports.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
12-7, Carroll leads Norwell as we're ready for second quarter action. Trey Privet is in the game for the first time for the Knights. Drew Jolly back out on the floor as we begin this second quarter of play. And too much body contact there from Lincoln Powell. That'll be his first. Don't forget, Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. 3 points for Nick McBride, 2 points for Josh McBride and Cooper Bunn. That's the scoring for Norwell in the first quarter. Brody Fisher leading all scorers with 8. Lambert had the other 4 for Carroll, and that gets you caught up on everybody who's scored in this game so far through 8.5 minutes. Privet just into the game. Doesn't matter. No hesitation. And Privet knocks down the tray. Back to a one-possession ball game. And now a zone look defensively for Norwell at the end of that first quarter. Omar back out up high. Lincoln Powell, time to set up that 3. And a foul underneath is going to come against Norwell as they were trying to block out Brody Fisher. It's on Josh McBride, his first. You go to the 2-3 zone, you're going to force Carroll to shoot some threes, and hopefully you're going to be able to double team Fisher every time he gets the basketball. Problem is, you may have a little bit harder time rebounding the ball and finding a body in that zone off a miss. Move the ball left to right. It's Van Order. No good from 3, and defensive rebound for Cooper Bunn. So a chance to tie or take the lead for Norwell on this possession. Early in the second quarter, 6.5 still to go. Takeaway, Jack Van Order, and this Carroll defense has come up huge with steals in the first 2 quarters. So Van Order with his first bucket of the night off that steal. Loose ball on the inside. Again, Carroll comes away with it. It's Omar who ends up with a basketball. Inside of 6 minutes to play in the first half. Again, patient approach for Carroll against this 2-3 zone. Lambert into Omar. He'll kick out. Powell. Continue to work the ball around. Now dump into Brody Fisher. Deep look from 3, and it doesn't drop for Lambert. Deep three, McBride top of the key. No, but offensive rebound. Josh McBride came down with it. Nick gives it up. Jolly driving right at Fisher, and he's able to put it off the glass. Jolly's first points. 12 points for Norwell. They've all come courtesy of 5 different players here in the early going. Fisher looking for double digits as he attacks and earns himself a trip to the free throw line for 2 more free throws for Brody Fisher. 1 for 2 at the line so far. It's on Drew Jolly, his second. Carroll, 65% free throw shooting team. Fisher below that, but just below that number at 62%. Carter Middleton, Dom Kieferl back into the game for Carroll. Thornton returns to the lineup for Norwell. Comer also back out there as Fisher goes 1 for 2. Now a little bit of full court pressure shown from the Chargers. Both these coaches make you think a little bit. Deep three from Nick McBride, way downtown. From the volleyball line. McBride now with 6. We're all tied at 15. Approaching the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. This ball knocked out of bounds. We'll go back and check out that deep three from Nick McBride. Look at that, back of the heels on the volleyball line as he knocks it down. Worked out right. Van Order slings it into the corner. Good look from 3. Doesn't go for Lambert. And then a reach-in foul. And this will be on Carroll. It's on Fisher.
Carroll common foul, shirts at number 51, Brody Fisher. His first personal, team foul number 2 of the quarter.
First on Fisher. Second team foul of the quarter. 2 team fouls in this quarter on both teams. Travel on Thornton. He lost his pivot foot. And Coach McBride trying to go through the process with him. Fake high, then go low. But keep that pivot foot in the process. Well, Norwell fans, of course, excited for this weekend. Headed back down to Gainbridge for the 3rd consecutive year to cheer on their Knights. This time in 4A. Take on Center Grove for the state title. Extra pass, Jack Van Order, open look from 3. And a foul on the offensive rebound going after it. This is going to be on Dom Kieferl.
Carroll foul, shirts at number 29, Dom Kieferl. His first personal.
That is his first. 3:13 left in the first half. And, you know, what we'd expected so far in this one. Low scoring. Richardson for Comer, the lone senior on this Norwell roster. Josh McBride backs up, deep 3, and well contested there by the big man Fisher. On the baseline, a skip pass. Middleton into the middle of the zone for Kieferl. He'll spin it back out. Middleton tray. Offensive rebound, and there's the disadvantage of the 2-3 zone as Kieferl goes up, couldn't get it. Loose ball, Fisher back up, no good. Ball on the floor still, and it's out of bounds, belongs to Norwell. Oh, we got a foul coming first, a push on Kieferl. And that is his second. They'll keep Kieferl out there even with the 2 personal fouls. A lot of younger players for Norwell, a little bit more mixed for Carroll as Van Order gets another steal. Richardson trying to time him up, but fouls him, and one for Jack Van Order. And Carroll regains the lead at 1:58 to play in the first half. Van Order with his second bucket, and he's got a free throw upcoming to try and make it a three-point game once again.
Returning for the Chargers, number 11, Officer Omar.
Omar in for Kieferl. First on Richardson, as Van Order looks to convert three the old-fashioned way. Up and good.
Returning for the Knights, number 3, Trey Privet.
Trey Privet back on for Norwell. We're inside the final 2 minutes of the first half. Bunn rolled it right to Richardson. Back out up high for Privet. Van Order, really good defense. Minute 25 left until the break. Kicked ball. Is this one coming inside? And officials are going to discuss, do we have a foul or a kicked ball first? No foul, just the kicked ball. And they'll have it underneath the bucket. So Carroll probably fortunate there to not get called for the foul. Josh McBride, corner pocket. And that goes over the top of the backboard. Charger basketball with 1:18 left in the first half. Belmont leading Bishop Dwenger 16-13 after the first. Got a halftime score. The Indiana Hoosiers leading Northwestern 42-33. Fisher, right block, back out. Lambert moves it all the way around the arc left for Van Order. Final 60 seconds of the first half. Van Order, head fake, drives. Shimmy to pass off inside. Now a deep look for Middleton. Not soft enough on the iron. Privet rebound. And maybe the Knights now want to hold for the final shot of the first half. Doesn't look like it at this point. Bunn back for Privet. 40 seconds to go. Nick McBride down to the final half minute of the first half. Richardson, underhand toss, down to 17. And now 11. Josh McBride gets it back. We're inside to single digits, 7-6. McBride nearly lost it. Spins it out to the corner. Bunn for three. Great look. Goes down for Norwell. And that is how we head into the halftime break. We're tied 18 apiece as we go to half. Before we take the halftime break, I want to remind you that Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. If you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. You can find them on Freedom Way or online at TJW Industrial. Again, if you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, head to TJWindustrial.com. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration is providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Now, we're going to honor the Norwell girls basketball team. The Knights headed back to state for the third consecutive season. Head coach Eric Thornton just got his 500th career coaching win.
Recognize your Class 4A semi-state champion, Norwell Lady Knights. And this year's Belmont Regional, the Lady Knights defeated Snyder 90-56, avenging a 12-point loss from earlier in the season. This was their 7th overall regional championship and their first in Class 4A. Then this past Saturday, the Lady Knights defeated Crown Point 63-48 in the morning session of the LaPorte Semi-State. The Lady Knights returned to Slicer Gym for a date with the Lady Mavericks of McCutcheon. After leading by 7 at halftime, the Lady Knights waited until the fourth quarter where they found their groove to grow the lead of 46-30, a lead that would not let go of, and drove to a 59-42 win, securing their 3rd straight semi-state championship and their first in Class 4A. The Lady Knights get set for one more business trip, this time to Gamebridge Fieldhouse, where they'll face the undefeated Center Grove Bulldogs at 8:15 on Saturday in the 51st annual IHSAA Girls Basketball State Finals. Seeking Norwell's 9th state championship in school history and the program's 2nd in as many years. Here's the team one more time, the freshmen Allie Brown and Avery Thornton. Sophomores Chloe Comer, Mia Kurtz, Maggie Neuenschwander, and Daisy Swineford. Juniors Liz Dillon, Brielle Foss, Olivia Green, Bella Swineford, and Haley Williamson. And seniors Jada Dale, Addie Norris, Vanessa Rothberg, Macy Salfrank, Larkin Smith, and Ashley Waldman. And ladies, before you walk away, we have one more accomplishment we need to recognize. Saturday night in LaPorte wasn't just a win, it was a milestone. As the Lady Knights defeated McCutcheon to punch their ticket to the state finals, Coach Eric Thornton earned his 500th career victory as head coach of the Norwell Lady Knights. Coach Thornton began leading his program in the 1997-98 season. That first year, a 6-15 record. The next 2 seasons, 10-11 and 8-12. A 3-year start of 24-38. But what followed was nothing short of remarkable. Now in his 29th season at the helm, Coach Thornton holds a career record of 500 wins to 202 losses. He's currently the 3rd winningest girls active basketball coach in the state of Indiana. In 29 seasons, he's led his program to 13 conference championships, 14 sectional titles, 5 regional championships, 4 semi-state appearances, including the program's first in 4A, a state runner-up finish, and last year's 3A state championship. Coach Thornton, congratulations on an incredible milestone.
Really cool to get to recognize the Norwell girls basketball team. Good luck to the Knights this weekend. We'll come back with some first half stats in 30 seconds. SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
We welcome you back into the Castle here in Ossian, Indiana. Your halftime score, Carroll 18, Norwell 18. Here, SummitCitySports.com. Glad to be with you. Brody Fisher, the leading scorer in this one with 9 points at the break. 5 points for Jack Van Order and 4 points for Cole Lambert. Those are the scorers for Carroll in the first half. Nick McBride leads the scoring for Norwell with 6 points at the half. 5 points for Cooper Bunn, 3 points for Trey Privet, and 2 points for Drew Jolly and Josh McBride. A lot more spread out in the scoring attack for Norwell in the first half as opposed to Carroll, but the Chargers were the only team that was able to get to the free throw line. Carroll 3 for 5 at the line in the first half, and it is 18 all at the break. Before we get the second half underway and take our final break of the half, I want to remind you, online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And don't forget, Always 100 Basketball has academy drills and skills going on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights from 5 to 6:30 at the PSM Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne. Costs just $10 to drop in and work on your skills and get better. Preschoolers through seniors in high school are welcome to participate. Always 100 Academy drills and skills. That's the 3-minute timer. We'll be back in 3 minutes with second half action from the Castle. Carroll and Norwell tied at 18 going into the third quarter.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge Training Program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
We welcome you back in for second half action. Before we get the second half underway, I want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. You can follow us on Twitter at 260Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget, the Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations, and you can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Still no Miles Herring so far tonight for Carroll. Did see him participate in warm-ups, but he has not played, at least through the first half. Herring normally would be in that starting lineup, a senior, and the southpaw gives just a little bit different look for Carroll offensively as Fisher took the tumble. It's on Drew Jolly, and third personal on Jolly, first team foul of the second half. Starting fives on the floor for both teams as Norwell sticks in the zone to begin the second half. Kiefrel, Lambert, Van Order, Middleton, and Fisher. McBride, Comer, Jolly, as well as Bunn, the 5 out there for Norwell. Patient approach to this opening possession. Dom Kiefrel, double teamed in the corner. Lambert for Van Order. Into Fisher. Back out Van Order. Good look from 3. That's what they're looking for. Long rebound. Van Order grabs it. Sends it out to Kiefrel. He'll attack the bucket. And fouled on the way up by Jolly. And that is his 4th personal foul. And Drew Jolly going to have to come out of this game for Norwell. Dom Kiefrel to the line to shoot 2.
Norwell foul charge number 14, Drew Jolly, his 4th, team foul number 2. At the line for Carroll, number 25, Dom Kiefrel shooting
2. Kiefrel was the hero. He hit the game-winning free throws against Homestead at Spartan Arena on Friday night. Helped the Chargers knock off their rival. Norwell will head to Spartan Arena on Friday night for their final game in the regular season. Kiefrel 1 for 2, and then he went over the back of Comer to try and get that rebound. And that is the 3rd on Kiefrel. So some foul trouble for both teams. Kiefrel with 3. Jolly has 4 for Norwell, and he's on the bench in this 3rd quarter. And that is the 4th on Dom Kiefrel. So 2 starters who just have not been able to stay out of foul trouble in this game. And Kiefrel has to come out as Monzer Omar re-enters. Richardson is in the game in place of Jolly as Josh McBride caught Carroll sleeping. McBride now with 8 points, and Norwell has the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Back out up high against this zone look defensively. 2 teams who offensively average about 55 points per game, but a lot of the time they're having to play that style of basketball. This is what both Coach Benedict and Coach McBride want to play. Slower game, trying to limit mistakes, and mistakes compounding right now for Carroll as Comer earns himself a trip to the line to shoot 2 free throws off the blocking foul. This is the 1st on Lambert. Now, Norwell did not shoot free throws in that first half. They have their first 2 at the line here in the 3rd. It's Comer with a chance to extend the lead now to 3. Lone senior in Noah Comer hits them both, and the Norwell lead is back up to 3. Got 4 games going on, 3 other ones tonight on Summit City Sports. Garrett at Northside, Belmont at Dwenger, Leo at Blackhawk Christian. Norwell trying to push the pace. Here's a takeaway for Carroll, though, as Middleton bumped into then by Comer. And we've seen more whistles, certainly, in this 3rd quarter than really we saw the entirety of the first half. We had a really clean game in the first 16 minutes of action. And we've got potential blood, it looks like, on the leg of Josh McBride. So they'll start a timer here to see if they can get him back in time. While we have a moment, don't forget, Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottweather Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttweatherContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. So they've got some tape around the left leg of Josh McBride, and he is cleared to come back into this game. So we are back underway, same 5 on the floor as when we stopped. Lambert into Fisher. One dribble into the paint. Bodies all around him. He'll send it out. Van Order to tie. It's pure. Jack Van Order good from 3. Assist from Brody Fisher. Van Order now with 8 points, and we're tied again, this time at 22, inside of 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Good look. McBride diving to the cup, and nobody home. Josh McBride for 2. Richardson the assist. Omar into Fisher. Good ball movement from both teams on each of their last possessions. Brody Fisher, the first player into double figures tonight. He's got 11. And now a whistle. This is on Fisher. His second, team foul number 4. Cade Thornton in for Norwell. The Knights, if they're able to make it out of their sectional, again, they play on opening night against Heritage. They would move on to face the winner of the Logansport sectional at regionals. Omar a takeaway. Monzer Omar, head of steam. Ooh. Couldn't get the and one finish, but he will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. And now both teams with 4 team fouls before the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. 8 fouls in this quarter, more than we had in the first half. Doesn't mean that's anything on the officials necessarily. It's just fact of the matter that we've had more fouls here in the third quarter than we did in that first half of play. Game a little bit tighter as you get into the second half, when you know that every possession is so pivotal. Midway through the third quarter, and both teams going to be in the bonus on the next foul. Josh McBride looking inside, and Bunn ducked his head. May have been looking for Thornton in the corner, but not quite sure where that ball was going. A couple of white jerseys in the area, and that ball just kind of thrown away. Jack Van Order has already hit a 3 in this quarter, moved it back out up high, now gets it back. Van Order trying to get back to his spot. Omar out. Van Order catch and shoot, and he's got another from that same corner. Jack Van Order now with 11. Him and Fisher pacing the Chargers for 22 of their 29 points. McBride on the block, sends it out. Richardson left open from 3. He's too strong. 3 minutes left in the third. Jack Van Order stepping through, kicks it out. Lambert in transition, knocks it down. Chargers finding their groove. Cole Lambert hits the 3. And a timeout taken by Norwell as Carroll has exploded offensively over the last 2 possessions. 6 points and extend the lead to 8. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. And if you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. You can find them on Freedom Way in Fort Wayne or online anytime at tjwindustrial.com. 3 threes made in this third quarter for Carroll. 2 of them from Jack Van Order, the other from Cole Lambert. Van Order, Lambert, and Fisher have scored all 32 points for Carroll tonight. Lambert with 7, Fisher and Van Order each have 11. Well, I should take that back because Monzer Omar's got those 2 free throws. Kieferl has the 1 free throw. So, I mean, that does tell a story, though, that in terms of overall field goals, it's only been those 3 from the field today. Other 3 points coming courtesy of free throws from a couple of different guys. Ball pressure out up high near midcourt. And now Lambert, a blocking foul, and this is going to put Thornton at the line, shooting 2 free throws.
At the line for Norwell, number 10, Tate Thornton shooting 2.
So far this season, Norwell, third quarter has been really telling for them. When they lead at the end of the third quarter, they're undefeated, 10-0. When they don't lead after 3, they're just 2-6 this season. But when games are tight, they're really good as well. Games decided by less than 10 points. Norwell 7-4 this season. Hard attack there from Lambert, and he earned himself a trip to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's on Thornton, his first. He was the one who just shot free throws on the other side. First free throw doesn't go for Lambert, and in games that are as close as this one, taking free throws, making free throws. Name of the game. Lambert goes 1 for 2. Lincoln Powell checks in to replace Lambert, who now has 8 points. 2:10 left in the third. And both teams are in the bonus the rest of this third quarter here from the Castle, Ossian, Indiana. McBride in, Richardson in tight. Drops it in the bucket for his first bucket of the night. Assist to Josh McBride. Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Lincoln Powell back for Van Order. Fadeaway, good. Jack Van Order showing off the whole toolkit here in this third quarter. He's got 8, and the lead back to 7 in a football score at 35-28. Bunn rolls it into Richardson. Powell fouling Nick McBride. Just got him on the elbow as he got that 3 off.
His second team foul. In the bonus, at the line for Norwell, number 24, Nick McBride, shooting 3.
And I couldn't read the lips of Coach Benedict there, but him pointing to his head says it all. First free throw down for Nick McBride. And Norwell perfect at the line, 5 for 5. Make him 6 for 6. Privet back into the game. Nick McBride up to 10 points. This free throw puts him at 11. And it makes it a 4-point game. Jack Van Order He's been the star of the third quarter for Carroll. Middleton into Omar. Got a couple defenders off their feet. Good patience from Monzer Omar. He now has 4. First field goal for Omar. Ooh, McBride stumbled. Looks like he's okay. Back out up high for Richardson. Now Nick McBride. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Richardson against Fisher. Tough shot. He goes off the window. Carroll may hold for the final shot of the third quarter. And that's what they want to do. Final 17 seconds. Jack Van Order with a game-high 13 points. 5 seconds to go. Van Order back to Fisher. Yet to score here in the second half. He had his shot blocked there. And that is how the third quarter comes to a close. High-scoring third quarter. Carroll 37, Norwell 33 as we head to the fourth. SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game on. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't steady.
Gearing up for the start of the fourth quarter here at the Castle. Don't forget the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are Liuna. So the fourth quarter underway, and it is Norwell basketball, but immediately a turnover for the Knights. And a push-off from Privet.
His first personal, team foul number 1 of the quarter.
Chargers with the basketball. Fourth quarter underway. Middleton, first bucket of the game for the sophomore. Comes at a big time in this game to begin the fourth quarter and extends the Carroll lead back to 7. Richardson lost it on the way inside. Fisher snags it. Middleton pushing. Everybody back defensively for Norwell and reset. Jack Van Order, what a great job he has done in his second year under Coach Benedict. And this one out of bounds as they were trying to target Middleton in the corner, but certainly, you know, you look out on the floor and you can see that Van Order knows the offense. He understands where things need to be set up and where he needs to go with the basketball. Your true point guard out there. Northside up 30-18 at the halftime break. That's over Garrett. Leo leads Blackhawk 26-22. And Dwenger leading Belmont after 3, 48-47. Into the corner, this is a good look from distance that doesn't go for Bunn. Privet trying to save it, but it's Van Order who comes up with it. 6:35 to play in the fourth. Again, foul trouble for Jolly and Kiefrel here tonight. Both of them with 4 fouls each have sat on the bench really for the last 8 minutes of game action. Fisher spins baseline, gets inside, goes to the left hand, and picks up 2. Brody Fisher, 13 points as Nick McBride fires away and drains the three. Timeout, Norwell. 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here and remind you that you can earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Always 100 Basketball has academy drills and skills going on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at the PSM Fieldhouse. Preschoolers through seniors in high school are welcome to participate, and it costs just $10 to drop in and work on your skills. From now until May 28th, 5 to 6:30 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights at the PSM Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne. Still plenty of timeouts for both teams, all 5 of them remaining for Carroll. 3 still for Norwell. So we're inside of 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jolly is back on the floor for Norwell with those 4 personal fouls. See if Carroll goes after him. Lambert, too much space. Hand down, man down. Cole Lambert hits another 3, and now he has 11. 3 different Chargers in double figures despite just 45 points on the board. And 9 points is really the largest it's been tonight as Jolly lost this one over and back. 5:04 remaining in the fourth quarter, and it is danger time right now for Norwell. Find a way to get stops coupled with scores. Norwell has gone out of that 2-3 zone defensively, now looking man-to-man. Lambert into the lane, got his shot blocked. It's going to stay here, though. Last touch by Comer. Van Order left open from 3. Couldn't make it count, and then a foul goes against Middleton. He was going after the rebound. First team foul of the fourth quarter against Carroll. Coming up on 4.5 minutes remaining. Comer feeds it down to Jolly, and then stripped free by Lambert. Van Order blocked inside by Comer. Carroll gets a reset with Middleton out at the logo. Four minutes to play. Jack Van Order with the basketball. Carroll leading by 9. The lead has never been double digits on either side of the aisle tonight. Chargers trying to get it there. Fisher went to go baseline and gets called for the travel. Crucial point in this game. Norwell looks to fight back. Comer slid around a couple defenders, ends up getting it back, and the offensive rebound leads to the and one for Comer. And the senior headed to the line to try and make it a 6-point game. Comer free throw is good. Now 5 points for Noah Comer. 3.5 to go. Full court pressure from Norwell. Middleton turned it over as he looked ahead to Van Order. Comer poked free by Omar. Good extra effort. He finds Fisher, who's able to put it home. Brody Fisher now with 15. Another steal for this Carroll defense. Lambert trying to go back to Van Order. He got cut off by McBride, and that's where the foul comes. And it will be on Josh McBride. Just his second. And it will be 2 free throws for Lambert.
Lambert at the line, shooting 2 for Carroll.
2 free throws for Lambert with a chance to put Carroll up 10 for the first time tonight. Lambert hits them both, and it is a 10-point Charger lead. Timeout for Carroll. It's a full timeout for the Chargers with 2:54 to play in the fourth quarter. Carroll leads by 10 for the first time tonight. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back with more basketball from the Castle here in Ossian. Chargers leading by 10, just under 3 minutes remaining.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
Been a really entertaining game so far tonight. Carroll trying to be the first team to reach 50, and both coaches, if you had truth serum tonight, probably would have told you if we get to 50, we've got like a 99% chance to win. We get to 50 first, and Carroll certainly in the driver's seat with 2:54 to go. But we saw at Homestead Friday night the Spartans with that late charge. And Norwell's had some magic in them late as well. See what they have down the stretch here tonight. 2:45 to play in the fourth quarter. 2 team fouls on each team. Possession arrow favors Carroll on a jump ball as McBride threw this one up. No dice. 2.5 to go, and Carroll can be patient on this offensive possession too, although Omar turnaround free throw line jumper is good. Manzur Omar off the assist from Middleton now with 6 points. McBride got Fisher off his feet. Missed it. Van Order behind his back feeds Lambert. Out to Middleton. Fisher left block, and he got hacked going up. And if this is on Jolly, it's his 5th. It is. And Jolly has fouled out of this game at 2:03 to go in the fourth quarter. So Richardson comes in to replace Jolly. Just 2 points tonight. He fouls out. Fisher with 16. And give him 17. Brody Fisher checks out. Sullivan Hill comes in. And for the Chargers, I mean, if you can keep Fisher on the bench the rest of the game, you might as well try to. Got one more conference game on Friday night to end the regular season against Bishop Luers. And Lambert a little frustrated with this reach-in call.
Carroll College foul, charge on number 12, Cole Lambert.
So Lambert's third. Team foul number 3. Deflected ball on that inbound. We got a foul away from the ball. And it's on Omar, it looks like.
Foul, charge on number 11, Monster Omar.
His first, but team foul number 4. So Norwell will be in the bonus on the next Carroll foul. Deflected on the inbound again. Lambert ahead. Middleton fouled by Comer. Minute 40 to go. Chargers at the line. That is the 4th team foul on Norwell as well. And these free throws for Middleton could pretty much put this game on ice. Still open as he missed the first. Lambert 1 for 2. Carroll unofficially 9 for 14 at the free throw line. Have Norwell unofficially at 7 for 7. Comer, mid-range jumper. Rattled around and down. And now will Norwell start to extend the game at all? Both teams in the bonus on the next foul. Jack Van Order nearly lost it. Deflected pass into the backcourt. Lambert tracks it down. Now Sullivan Hill back out up high to Lambert. Final 60 seconds from the Castle as Carroll on the verge of grabbing win number 13 of the season. And will be career win number 485 for Chris Benedict. Cole Lambert shooting 2 free throws, and this one all but wrapped up here tonight. $14 for Lambert. $15 for Lambert. $50 seconds to play. Josh McBride gets the foul call, and he will shoot 2. The clock stopped 47.6.
At the line for Norwell, number 22, Josh McBride shooting 2.
Josh McBride able to hit the first. He's going to finish with 15 points if he can hit this second free throw. And instead of a tie-up, we got a reach-in foul on Nick McBride.
His second. At the line for Carroll, number 11, Monster Omar shooting 2.
Omar hits the first.
Substitution for Carroll, number 2, Tony Rongo.
Tony Rongos in for Carroll. Van Order to the bench. And Jack Van Order exits with 13 points tonight. Monzer Omar hits both free throws. He has 8. And another change for the Chargers. Duron Truesdale returns. Richardson fouled by Hill. And 2 more free throws upcoming. And too many free throws down the stretch here. Too many fouls down the stretch for both these teams. With a game that's been decided for the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes of real time.
In the Carroll lineup for the first time, number 55, Finn Murphy.
Finn Murphy, the sophomore, comes in for Carroll. Hanser Omar, after a really good performance tonight, checks out for the Chargers. Good work across the board for this Carroll group. It really started on the defensive end tonight. Carroll got things done on defense, led to some easy offense. Comer in tight, missed the runner. Hill defensive rebound, he's fouled, and again, for no reason right here. This game is over. 19 seconds left. Sullivan Hill shooting 2.
At the line for Carroll, number 14, Sullivan Hill shooting 2. Returning for the Chargers, number 4, Lincoln Powell.
Lincoln Powell in, Cole Lambert exits. And again, it's going to be a win for Carroll to get them to 13-9. They'll host Lures Friday and then open up their postseason against Snyder 1 week from Friday. 15 seconds to go. Josh McBride, reverse lay-in is good. This is all for extra points. Murphy does get that off. They will count it, and that'll do it. 60-45 is your final score. Carroll defeats Norwell here in Ossian tonight. Brody Fisher with 17 points, Cole Lambert with 15, and Jack Van Order with 13. They are your PSM players of the game. That'll do it for us tonight from Norwell High School and the Castle here in Ossian. We've got boys basketball coming your way on Thursday and Friday this week. No games on Saturday, and then sectional play begins next Tuesday across the area. Carroll defeating Norwell 60-45 is your final score. Chargers improve to 13-9 on the season. Norwell drops to 12-9 on the year. Carroll will play at home against Lures on Friday, and on the other side, Norwell headed to Homestead on Friday night before sectional play begins for them next Tuesday. 60-45 is your final score. Carroll with the win over Norwell. We will talk to you Thursday for more boys hoops. We've got games going on right now on our YouTube channel as well. You can check that out, SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Wait, that's why I changed the